2009 Chevy Traverse engine removal. On this 2009 Chevy Traverse, we are going to remove the timing chains because this is a typical issue with these engines. They always have problems with the timing chain. So the best way to get to it is to remove the engine so that you can properly adjust the timing and replace the timing chains and do it the right way. So I'm gonna get to the point in this video. There's another video where I explain in more detail the process of removing the engine, but for these purposes I will get to the point so that I know that you're looking for something quick. So I'm going to tell you more or less the main points in removing this engine. For the most part, there's a lot of videos showing the removal of this engine from the bottom, that is dropping the engine, removing the cradle from the bottom or the frame from the bottom and dropping it with a lift. But in this case we don't have a lift, so I'm going to show you how you can do it through the front. This is a process. It seems complicated at first, but it's not that complicated. It just looks like it. But if you have some mechanical inkling, you'll probably be able to do it. So I'm going to give you the main points. So this is how it looks. This is a 2009 Chevy Traverse. This is how it looks without the front. Okay, so what we did is we removed the front grille, the headlights. It has this plastic subframe and metal frame on the front, as you can see in the pictures. We removed that, the radiator, condenser, and all that. So we had to run through the AC lines. This one had a leak, so it had no freon whatsoever on. But this is more or less what it looks like. We are about ready to remove the engine. We're gonna leave the transmission in place here. We're gonna put the engine hoist, grab it from here and pull it out this way. This is how it would look once you're ready. You're also gonna have to, so basically in the front, obviously like I show you, you will have to remove the front, the frame, and the condenser and the radiator. Here we removed the starter so that we could undo the flywheel bolts. How many were there? 4? We have 4 bolts. We had to undo the remove out of the way the power steering pump, the hoses from the radiator over here, the compressor. We had to remove the fuse box out of its original position, which is in this corner over here. We remove it, move it forward this way. We remove the wiring harness and the intake, obviously. We remove that in order to give us the space we needed to remove the wiring harness. We had to remove the intake so that we can reach these coils over here. We did that, and we moved all the wiring harness in this way. Right here we have it all on this plastic bag because we have a little bit of a rain right now, so to protect it we put it here. But this is all the wiring harness over here. We just move it from this direction. We remove it all the way and put it this way, just tuck it away. You're gonna have to remove the suspension, the knuckle, and the drive shaft, the CV joint. It splits into halves. So we took the first half off, which is the one that's attached to the knuckle. We removed that, and then we removed the other half. It has 3 bolts here. We removed that, so it'll give us the space to remove this motor mount that holds the engine from the back. We removed the whole muffler system. We took off the catalytic converter, the muffler, all that stuff that's in the way. You would be able to see it. But this will give you a very good idea of what needs to be done. Right now we are draining the transmission fluid because we're gonna split the engine, leaving the transmission with it still on the car. Transmission will stay here. We're gonna remove the bell housing bolts all around the transmission. Put the hoist here, the chain, put a chain in this corner, another piece of the chain on that ground bolt back there. If you can see it, that ground bolt right there, we're gonna hook it up. Put the chain around here and probably bolt it here somewhere too, and then hoist it up, get the engine out this way. And like I said, I think this is a simpler way. It may look like a lot, but it beats having to remove all this frame. It beats having to remove all this frame. I mean, just take lots of pictures, you know, and lots of videos so you can remember where everything is at. One tip I will give you is Ziploc bag everything and label it. And that way, you know what's what. You know that helps a lot to sort out. Like for example, the flywheel bolts and so on and so forth. You know, that helps you a lot. Just be organized. A lot of this thing is organized, man, and and just take your time. You should be able to do it. So if you like this, please like and subscribe so we can make these quick videos to help you out. Thank you. Bye.